what I'm fixing to make us, y'all. I adore bread. I adore bread and potatoes. You know, all those carbs that we really need to kind of monitor how much we eat. But I do love good bread from a bakery. Oh my gosh. Eddie, you used to make a lot of bread here for us, and you hadn't done that lately.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We haven't really made. We used to make sandwiches, I guess, a little more than what we used to.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. But it was good. Okay, so I'm making a compound butter. And there's so many ways you can make a compound butter. It's not even funny. And they're so delicious. So I'm going to do the whole recipe for this because I can use it so many ways. It would be wonderful if you're cooking steaks outside or even inside to put a tablespoon of this on your plate and then sit that sizzling steak right on top of it. Oh my gosh, that'll take it from good to great. It'd be good on a baked potato. It would be good if you were making a sandwich. This could really pick up any dish that you're doing. It would be great with sauteed mushrooms and broccoli and cauliflower. It's just good, y'all. All right, so I'm going to add my garlic powder. And I'm going to add my minced onion. That's a spring onion or green onion, whatever you call them. And a couple of tablespoons of parsley. And you'll want to make sure your butter is nice and soft. And the last thing we're going to add to this is some Parmesan cheese. And I got about a half a cup right here. I can taste this now. And I'm going to put this on Italian bread that came from the bakery. You know, you can use really any kind of bread you like. But the Italian bread's going to get nice and crusty. We're not going to wrap it in foil or anything. We're just going to put it in the oven naked. Well, besides the butter. Our compound butter, which is so good. I just want to make sure that that garlic powder is mixed in there real good. All right, let's talk about your bread, the way we're going to cut it. You can do it several different ways. You can do it like this and put the butter in between it, or you can slice it right in two and have two sides to butter. But since it's just Eddie and me and Teresa, we don't need a whole loaf of bread, y'all. So I think I'm gonna do ours like this. But like I said, you got lots of choices in how you cut it. Okay, so I'm gonna slice it again. Oh gosh, this is so fresh. I'm gonna start right here on the back end where the crust is. I love my knives, y'all. Won't cut butter, won't cut bread. Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. All right. So I've got everything mixed up. And I think I'm going to get me a butter knife. And spread this on my bread. Yum. I could eat it just like that without toasting it, y'all. So, like I said, we're going to put this in the oven. I'm actually going to put mine in the air fryer. So I'll really have to watch it because my air fryer is the bomb. It cooks incredibly good. All right, so I got that nice and buttery. So in the air fryer it goes. Normally I'll do things on 430, but I'm not. I'm going to lower that and let it get like warm through and through. And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to crank it up. We're going to have coleslaw and bread for lunch. Look what that air fryer did to that bread. Oh my gracious. And see my butter wrappers? Save that from getting all over. Incredibly delicious, y'all. And it's gonna be so crunchy. Y'all hear that? It's so good. Be wonderful with roasted chicken, a sizzling steak. It'd be delicious on a chicken salad sandwich or shrimp salad. Now, if you don't like it real crunchy, you could wrap it in tin foil. But I love the crunch. Loving Best Dishes, y'all. See how many ways y'all can come up with a compound butter that you really, really love.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.